Okay, so we're going to start with this one. And as I was doing my morning meditation, the words that came up were your big dream. So what I invite us all to do is just take a moment, if you like, and think about your big dream. Like if it all came true, what do you want? So just let's go straight to that. And we got a powerful team right here helping us out. When you watch the video, it'll be they're off screen, but very powerful. Our Atomic Success Secrets group. Okay, so think about your big dream, and we're gonna do some more healing points and clear stuff that's in the way. Yeah, we have a big group of good people here. Okay, so think about your big dream, what you would like. Like, what do you want? Okay. And one of the secrets of the stuff we use here in Atomic Success Secrets is we do things ahead of time. Like we have Ilya and Leslie and Marianne and the rest of us here. And so we do this before we even do the actual session. So it's already starting. Okay. And then we're going to start with some healing points, those Marma points from Dr. Naram. And we're just going to start. So what you can do, if you're a woman, think of your left hand. Let's see, left hand, here we go. And put 3 fingers on the thumb side of your left hand. And so on the 3rd finger, that's where you're going to press. For men on the left hand, 4 fingers on the little finger side, and you're going to press on that spot. And it's for women's health issues and hormones, and it's for men's health issues and hormones. So think progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, human growth hormone, all those wonderful hormones. And you can press those 6 times. So we'll go ahead and press. And then you can remember those spots. For women, the 3 fingers, for men, the 4 fingers, and run on that spot 6 times, numerous times a day for your hormones. And you know how hormones can make you feel really good or really not good. So you want the right balance, and this will help balance the hormones. Okay, and for joints, we're going to go 4 fingers between your middle finger and your ring finger, and just go from that where the fingers touch the palm, and 4 fingers, and right between the ring finger and the middle finger, press that point 6 times. This is for joints. And you can press that numerous times a day for joints. Now for your immune system, we're going to take the right hand, the middle finger, and we're going to touch that the end of it 6 times and push 6 times. Immune system. Think spleen and thymus, killer T cells, antibodies, all that stuff. Okay, and for peace of mind and stillness, you're going to put your left hand behind your head for support, and your thumb on the spot right under your nose, and press and release. And after each press and release, take a breath and relax 6 times. Okay, and then for clarity and wisdom and deep inner healing, the right index finger between your eyebrows, just slightly above your eyebrow level, and press and release 6 times. Take a breath after each time. And then relax. Notice what's happening in your body. Stay very aware. Okay, to wake up, we're going to press and release the distal end of your right index finger 6 times. And then the right hand, 4 fingers up, and then 4 more fingers up. And press and release that on the thumb side 6 times. And then left hand behind the occiput, thumb on the spot between below your nose 6 times. Take a breath every time. Okay, then we've been playing and using this one to know what you want, to achieve it, and to enjoy it. So what do you want in your life? Your big dream. And then take your index finger of your right hand and squeeze it 6 times. And then imagine a white frame around your right eye, looking through it. And what do you want? See that. And then take your right hand and your fingers are close to your left shoulder. Your heel of your hand is on your heart, and pat 6 times and think very good. And then right index finger a little bit closer to the knuckle, but still the distal end of the right index finger 6 times. And white window frame, right eye looking through it. What do you want? And you just sit in stillness and notice, what do you want? Later you can write it down. And then take your right hand and pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then take your right index finger, the middle segment, and press and release 6 times. And having all of that, what will you do and who will you be? It's the kind of thing you can write down what comes to you, And then press, then pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then the proximal part of your right index finger 6 times. And having all of that, what will your life look like? What do you want your life to look like? And then pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then squeeze the distal end of your right index finger 6 times. And then 3 questions in this order. If you knew you were going to die in 6 months, what would you most want to do or be? And if you knew you couldn't fail, what would you most want to do or be? And if you had $10 million in your bank account and you didn't have to work another day in your life, what would you most want to do or be? And then pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then take your fingers and you can touch some of those magic spots, one just below this, the top part of the sternum, butterfly touch, and one on the belly button, butterfly touch. There's a couple more spots I'm going to tell you about when we do our group healing in just a moment in the group. And then you know how you lightly touch it and then bring it up towards the sky and just sit in stillness and notice what's happening in your body. Stay out of your thoughts. Stay in your body. Let go of all distracting thoughts, all unnecessary thoughts. Feel your body inwardly. Entire body is harmonized with chi. And then you could ask that question, I wonder what my next thought is going to be, and just notice. And then you can ask that question, who am I? And you could ask that question, who is it that's watching? Who is watching? And let's use this quote. Be still and know I am God. Be still and know. Be still. Be. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this part of the recording. You'll have the full recording in the portal, and then we'll do our one-on-one healing, and I'll show you guys 2 more points that I'm using with this, and then we'll get going. So let me know what's different. It's really cool. One of the miracles that showed up, this is an old bunch of stuff. Some of it's called Sita Vedic, part of what we used, and a big part of what we used, and it was it's a 2,500-year-old thing passed down through healers over the 2,500 years, and so I was running this weekend, and our friend wasn't there, so we're waiting. So me and my friend were waiting, and this other guy shows up that he knows, and he's talking to us, and he goes and hikes in the Himalayas, and he meets these guys. He's tried to ascend Mount Everest, didn't quite make it all the way to the top, but he knows these guys. So I shared my contact information, and I thought, well, that's a miracle. I'm going to get to go hike around with this guy at some point. And kind of interesting, he hasn't been able to run. He hikes, but he hasn't been able to run because of his knees. And I thought, well, I can fix that up. So it was a pretty cool miracle. So I'm going to turn off this part of the recording, and then we're going to chat a little bit and get into the one-on-one healing. All right, so here goes.